Hey, Danny Ray with Pinnacle Quote Life Insurance Specialist. It's a couple days before Christmas. It's December 21st, and I want to talk to you about a health impairment that affects a lot of Americans. Okay, heart attack. Okay, heart attack, and if you can get life insurance if you do have a heart attack. Now, anyone who has experienced a heart attack may assume that they can't get life insurance. Okay, that's the first thing you're going to think of. You got a heart attack, I'm uninsurable. Okay, that's not the case. Although having a heart attack may affect getting life insurance more complicated and probably more expensive in some cases, it is still definitely possible to get life insurance coverage. Okay, after a heart attack, it would make sense to feel an urgency to get life insurance. Okay, and again, the only time somebody thinks of talking to me is if, number one, they're holed up in the hospital somewhere, okay, like a heart attack, if somebody dies close to them, or if they just they're looking for it, right? So that's the only 3 times they ever speak to somebody like me. All right, so again, after a heart attack, it makes complete sense to want to get life insurance. Anytime you have a life-threatening scare like that, it's completely natural to feel the need to make sure that those financially dependent on you are protected. Okay, and that's what life insurance does. So again, if you die, it covers your debts, income replacement, mortgages, you know, everything that your paycheck paid for, it pays for. Now, with a strategic approach, getting life insurance after a heart attack could be easier than you think. Okay, now you got to look at it this way: when you have a heart attack, you know, the treatments afterwards, that's really the most important thing. You know, are you on blood thinners? Okay, did they have to put a stent in? Invasive surgery? Did they have to do open heart surgery? All these factor in. Okay, now let's go over a little bit about what kind of questions should you be prepared for if, in fact, you had a heart attack and you're trying to get life insurance. Okay, life insurance companies will want to know all of your heart attack history. Okay, providing honest and thorough answers will help you get approved. Now, again, I can't stress it enough. They're going to find this information out anyway. Okay, so try to be very specific and answer the questions they do ask you. Okay, now again, doing that, and if you're approved, it's potentially you can get a pretty cheap life insurance rate. Okay, now insurance companies see inadequately answered application questions as a big red flag. Okay, like I just said. So prepare yourself to answer the following questions. All right, has your health improved since the heart attack? They want to know that. They want to see if you're still not feeling well. Okay, do you have chest pains? Do you go to the ER? Okay, are you on any medications for the condition? You know, blood thinners, things of that nature. What are some of the things that may have caused the heart attack? What is the reason for it? Okay, sometimes it could just be a freak thing that happens, or other times there's other health issues that go ahead and contribute to it. Okay, have you ever had any procedures done since a heart attack? Like a stent, angioplasty, bypass, things of that nature. Okay, usually heart attacks is from a blockage. Okay, so your heart can't get oxygen, so that's the end result is a heart attack. Okay, do you smoke cigarettes? Now again, if you have a heart attack and you continually smoke cigarettes, the insurance, that's like a double whammy. I mean, again, I reiterated this many times in previous videos. Cigarette smoking, you're going to lose $150,000 in 20 years if you smoke and you get life insurance. This is a fact. Okay, so if you're smoking cigarettes and you had a heart attack, a lot of carriers will decline you, but if the ones that do approve you and get you coverage, they're going to crack you over the head with a shovel with the rate. It's going to be a table 5 or a table 6. Okay, so a rate that in some cases is very expensive. Okay, so again, change your lifestyle is key. And how long ago did your heart attack take place? Now, again, statistically, if you have a heart attack, you know, it's now. I mean, the statistics say that you may have another one short term after that. Okay, so the longer you go without the heart attack, the better your rate can be. Okay, so that's really important. Okay, now how is the life insurance company going to rate you as a heart attack? Okay, ideally you should apply for life insurance a few years after the heart attack. Usually the first couple of years, okay, they're going to rate you. It's more expensive. They want to see stability. They don't want to see any another heart attack, obviously. Okay, so what I usually do with clients that has a heart attack and they need the coverage, I get them the shortest term possible to make sure they get the coverage, but also the most cost-effective way to go. A lot of time when people want coverage, they want to go 20 or 30 years out. But when you have a health history or any kind of a health impairment like a heart attack, you want to, and you need the life insurance, because again, as a man or a woman, you feel, if you get sick and you have some sort of a health impairment that you just got over, you want to make sure you're fearful of dying. So they want to make sure that the people that depend on you are going to be taken care of. So normally what I do is I put them in a 10-year term, the most cost-effective way to go, so they can get the coverage that they need to protect their family, but they're not paying, an arm and a leg to get it. Okay, and then what happens is, within a year or 2 years after the heart attack, as long as they're not too old, again, being in your 60s, this is advantageous. Okay, in your 40s and 50s, it works out, because again, the price doesn't really creep up in 2 years. Okay, but after 2 years, if everything is good, we just do a replacement, and then we go out long term. Okay, again, it all depends on what age you are. Sometimes it doesn't make sense to do that because your age is eating up the premiums that we could save because you're older. Okay, so with that said, again, waiting a few years, you can hopefully show that your health is improved, and you can get, you can basically show that your condition has become stable. That's the most important thing. Okay. Now, insurance companies, they can give you preferred plus, preferred, standard, substandard rates, and obviously there's declines. Okay, so when you have a heart attack, you can probably get the low end of that. Okay, standard and substandard rates, and possibly decline depending how long the heart attack was. Now, the best possible rating that someone can have when they had a heart attack is standard. That's your new preferred plus in some cases. There are carriers out there with certain circumstances that maybe give you a different rating class, a better one. But usually it's a standard rate, and it's pretty much depending on the circumstances. In most cases, it's pretty much impossible to get a preferred best rate. The best rating classes of somebody that's completely healthy. Okay, so that's probably not going to happen. A substandard rate, again, most probable rating for those that are applying for life insurance after a heart attack. Declines occur mostly to people who apply within 2 years after the heart attack because, again, the insurance company will be concerned that their health is not stable. Okay, they just want to see stability. Okay. Also, you may be declined if you had a heart attack, plus you appear in poor general health. Like if you, again, going back to the smoking, if you got high blood pressure through the roof, you have a heart attack, that's not good. I mean, there's a perfect storm brewing there. You may have another one. Okay. Insurance company won't have a problem with insuring you. Okay, as long as you're healthy and you show stability in your health. All right, whatever happens after the policy is approved, they have to pay. Okay, unless, of course, it's some sort of illegal activities or suicide the first 2 years. All right, so again, it's very important to stay in generally good health. Okay, and also determine, when you have a heart attack, they determine your high-risk life insurance anyway. Now, some of the things you can do before applying for life insurance that can help the cause, help your chances of getting a better rate. Okay, there's a lot of things you can do. You can improve your general health. That's the most important thing. Stable, okay? This is particularly important for those that have suffered a heart attack. A change of lifestyle and change of health speaks wonders to the insurance company, okay? You need to prove to the life insurance company that you've turned over a new leaf by eating healthier, exercising, okay, carefully, obviously, and doing anything else that will basically improve your health, okay? It could be vitamins. Exercise is really key. Okay, as we already mentioned before, after a heart attack, you should spend a few hours stabilizing your condition before. A few years stabilizing with a stabilizing condition, or make sure everything's stable before applying. Now, quit bad habits. Okay, cigarette smoking. I cannot stress it enough. Quitting tobacco use a year before applying may cut your rates in half. Now, if you have a heart attack and you stop smoking, within a year to 2 year time, you're going to be pretty good rates. You're going to get up there where people that would get a very well-managed diabetic, that kind of a rate, standard plus in some cases. Now, again, if you had a heart attack and you're a smoker, life insurance company will be very, very hesitant to insure you. All right. Now, again, you got to compare companies. Now, again, here at Pinnacle Quote, we know which companies will be the best for any kind of heart impairments. Usually, Banner Life is usually the best go-to carrier whenever anybody has any heart issues, okay, or has any history of angioplasties. There are others, but that's the first one I look to. Okay, no reason to shop you to 50 carriers when there's only a handful that specialize in this kind of a condition. All right, most carriers will decline you, some of them. So, also independent agent, very important. You go to a captive agent, you go to a local storefront guy, or the guy that gives you auto and home, okay, this is just an add-on product, you're going to pay 30-40% higher price, bottom line. Okay, you need to go to an independent agent like us, like me, that will shop you to the top 50 carriers or dozens of carriers, okay, and isolate the top 3, and then I'll explain to you the pros and cons of each policy, any kind of hidden benefits or living benefits attached to the policy, things of that nature, and then you make the ultimate decision, no pressure. My main goal is to make sure you get the best price policy possible, put that money back in your pocket, but more importantly with the highest rated carrier, and get the best of both worlds. Okay, I'll never try to sell you. It's life insurance. Either you need it or you don't. I'll just provide you with the best price, best carrier, guaranteed. All right, so with that said, that's pretty much on heart attack. Again, just to recap, you know, when you have a heart attack, it's good to wait about 2 years after the heart attack to get the best rate prior to a heart attack, standard rates. Okay, you can get a policy in the first year if there's some stability there, but again, you're going to be paying. You're going to be paying probably table-rated policy, no doubt about it. All right, so quit smoking. If you smoke and you just had a heart attack, get rid of the cigarettes. It's not doing you any good. Just you're sucking the life out of you and sucking the money out of your pocket, and you know, and it doesn't make you feel good anyway. All right. Other than that, if you have any questions on this topic, give me a call at 855-380-3300 extension 2, and you can reach us on the web at pinnaclequote.com. You can also get an instant quote on there. It takes seconds. You can actually get a quote. It's pretty accurate too, especially if you're in your perfect health. Okay. And also you can visit the blog at pinnaclequote.com/blog. There's multiple topics, videos like this that you can see, and multiple health impairments, or all different kinds of health impairments. And social media, we're on everything. We have Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, okay, Google+, Instagram. You can always follow us on that as well. So I wish all you guys a Merry Christmas, okay, and a Happy New Year. And stay healthy and be safe, right? Talk to you soon.